What's up, guys? Talon back with the video. Hey, I have not uploaded in quite some time, so I thought this morning I would jump in and I'm going to play a little Battlefield Firestorm. It just came out. Played a little bit last night, and I was just super exhausted. It came out about 4 a.m. my time. Yeah, I was just super exhausted. Couldn't, I had watched some videos, but couldn't figure out really the loot system and all that right away. It was just kind of confusing. Just had my first victory, so I thought I'd start recording and show you guys some gameplay, and also give you an update on the build that I've got. Still have a 9900K 5 gigahertz 2080 Ti. I have since upgraded the 2080 Ti. It was an XC Ultra card, and I threw a water, well, I didn't throw a water block on it. I threw an all-in-one EVGA hybrid cooler, so it's the official one sold by EVGA with the memory module coverage and the VRM coverage, and then basically the blower design with the little water block that goes on with the little, basically what's equivalent to an H55 120 mil rad. Is what it is. So not a huge radiator, but it actually does a pretty good job. I've got just the single fan. I actually don't even have the official fan. I've got a Corsair LL120, so it might even be a worse fan, but it's got the cool RGB, so it matches my build. So I have that on there. You can see right now it's about 45 degrees Celsius. It tops about 56, 57, somewhere in there. The benefit is it keeps the core load clock a little bit higher. I didn't get the best Silicon Lottery chip on my 2080 Ti, unfortunately. I had one, but I had a couple failures also. So the good ones that I had, of course, were failures. And then the one I ultimately got from EVGA, my final one, it's pretty good. It's decent. It runs over 2000. At 4K, it's going to drop below 2000 megahertz, and that's just because it's such an insane load on the GPU, and I'm not running any custom VBIOS or anything like that on it to give it higher power limits. So I think that's part of it. With the memory though, I can get about plus 1000 megahertz in games, bench and stable and all that stuff. And prior to the putting the hybrid cooler on there, I was only able to get about plus 800. So putting the water cooler on, because of the better cooling on the VRM or the VRAM, I do get a slightly better overclock out of it, which is pretty sweet. I do only run plus 500. I'm not going to push it to the edge of stability here. I realize I could go a little bit farther, maybe plus 800 before I'm really starting to bump up. Plus 1000 is its max. At plus 1100 in benching and games, it finally starts to artifact. Plus 1200, it pretty much crashes right away. So I just want to keep it, at a safe level. 900K, 5 gigahertz, you can see that's core load, clock, temperature, and this is your frame rate. And I am now running a 4K 144 hertz panel. It's a G-Sync panel with HDR 400, so it's not the $2,000 one released by Acer or Asus. It is by Acer, but it's the XB273K, I believe is what it is. If you guys want to look that up, it's on Amazon. And Newegg for about 1,200 bucks. I got it for $999 at Micro Center, which I thought was actually a pretty good deal considering the retail on the monitor is $12.99. So I saved about $300 by buying it at my Micro Center. It's the same exact monitor, and it's amazing. It's 4 millisecond, 4K, 144 hertz, super bright, amazing colors. You could do color accurate work on this thing. And then it runs everything pretty well with my build. I am turning settings down to get really high FPS, but that's fine with me because when you play 4K, the clarity is just insane compared to 1440p. I went back and then I came back to 4K and it was just like, it was crazy. So here it is. Here's my settings. You can see 3840, 2160 by 144 hertz. That's 4K at 144 hertz. Let's show you my settings. DX12 is off, DXR is off. Obviously no DLSS. High dynamic range. It does have HDR 400. I don't think it's impressive in games. It's HDR 400. Maybe if I got an HDR 1000, it would be cool. But the only game I thought it looked pretty decent was Far Cry 5 when I tested it out. But even then, it's hugely just ridiculous bright contrast. I don't even know, like oversaturated or something. Doesn't look good. HDR 1000 probably look really good. This just doesn't look that good. Future frame rendering is on. All this other stuff is normal. So I'm running Ultra on the texture, filtering, and the quality. So obviously loading up the VRAM. This shouldn't affect FPS. Everything else is on medium. I guess actually I forgot mesh and terrain quality were on high for whatever reason. Let's turn those back down. So everything is going to be ultra on there, medium on everything else, low on post-process. HBAO is on, and anti-aliasing post-process is on low. You don't need anti-aliasing very much on 27 inches at 4K. It's super compact as it is. It's a very concentrated looking image. So it's just not necessary. So I don't even know how much of a hit it takes by not using it, but those are the settings. So basically medium, few ultras with the filterings and the texture quality, and then low on post-process. And this is a pretty huge FPS gain by using this low or medium. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to jump in. So I was getting, when I'm not recording, keep this in mind, I'm recording with Shadow Play at, I think it's like 100 megabit or something like that per second. Whatever I used a custom higher setting to give you guys a really good image quality for the game. So what you're seeing is, you know, a little bit closer to what I see. So if you watch this on 4K, just everything looks crazy. Textures, the way people's body, their clothes look, super detailed. Things I didn't even notice I didn't know I was missing when I was playing 1440p. So keep that in mind. I am recording with Shadow Play at a higher bit rate. It is tanking my FPS. I'm losing about 10 frames per second is what I found. A little bit more, a little bit less in certain scenes. So I wish I could have been in this and showed you guys the settings, but the matchmaking seems to be a little slow right now, and I think that's just because there's just so many people trying to play. What up? See if they have mics. I've also noticed that the last game I played, everybody had a mic, and we won. I'm finding a lot of people, they don't have a mic or they're just not talking, and there's no, click to go here, point this out, or point like Apex, right? So you could play literally without mics or any sort of typing communication by just using that point and, mark items, whatever. So in the game, it's still loading in. I noticed that when you first get in the game, it's stuttering. You can see that in this every map. And that's just because I think it's connecting all the players. Once everybody kind of joins in it, and then it runs butter smooth. So it's like the server's initializing. I'm sure that'll be worked out with them once they kind of get the servers, the load under control and tweak the servers a little bit. But for right now, yeah, I think it runs pretty well. I just think that, they got a little work to do. So yeah, see, we're running about 137 frames per second right now. Now keep in mind, again, I am recording this with Shadow Play, and I'm losing about 10 frames per second. On average, when I'm not recording, in this, probably averaging, when you're not falling or anything like that, I'm averaging about 120, 130 frames per second is what I think I'm kind of finding. So it runs actually really well. It's just absolutely butter smooth. I mean, this is 4K. Everyone that's like, oh, don't play at 4K, you can't be competitive. Well, or you can't get a high refresh rate screen. That's completely wrong. Now, you can for a price. And it's awesome. I did have to make a slight change to the monitor, so I had to buy an Amazon Basics mount, so it's basic mount compatible, and I ended up buying a Amazon Basics mount, and that was because the Acer were listening. The feet on the monitor, the stand, is just absolutely ridiculous. Just crazy. So I couldn't put my, this is pretty cool. So I couldn't put my, you can never get out here either. I don't want to get out there. I couldn't put the monitor on my desk, like, properly without it being, like, right in front of my face, so the optimal viewing was not there. So I went on Amazon, and I found a base mount stand that looked pretty basic. It was from Amazon Basics. And really clean and minimalistic looking. It allowed me to put the stand all the way to the back, and it was like 40 bucks. And it works perfect. Absolutely perfect. It looks really clean. You can't even tell it's a gaming monitor anymore. In fact, you'd probably look at me like, what's that shitty old Dell monitor? Because it's got kind of like half-inch bezels or something around the edges of it, where my old Dell monitor, my 1440p one, was like bezel-less and beautiful. So this kind of looks like an older LED or LCD monitor. So you guys can see we're falling 102 frames per second, and I think, again, that's just falling once you're on the ground and, you know, in the game, but it's perfectly smooth. I mean, it's smooth right now, 108 frames per second. Ah, man. I don't know if my squad's even here. This is just crap. Good, no gun. Why would it give me a gun? Is there a gun up here? Jesus. This isn't good. I don't know what that does, but I just did it anyway. He might have got him for me. Yeah. That's what you get. Knife you. Give me your gun. Thanks, buddy. What is that thing gonna do? Is that... Oh. Care package? So you guys see 120 frames per second. And we're recording. So add 10 frames to that. That's it. That's all we get. Oh, okay. Disregard. What does this thing do? There's a guy up here. What do you do here? Jesus. Oh, they gotta get this inventory system, like, a little bit better. Get up there. It's really kind of derpy right now. There we go. That's what I needed. Meds. Looks like we lost one of our teammates. That's okay. I'm gonna go help them out in a second. Swap. No. Oh boy.
Talón, talón.
Hang on. Oh my, what is this? Forget it.
Talón, talón, talón. Hey.
Hey, I'm here. I'm coming. Where they at? Sorry, mate. Ooh, I ran out of bullets on that guy. Perfect timing. Got a car coming in, boys. I'm gonna have to go with this. I got ammo for it. What is this thing? Artillery strike with a flare gun? Hey, just to let y'all know, I do have an artillery strike with a flare gun. You open that box up. What are you guys doing? Yeah. There you go. Ooh, you can have it. Go ahead. Little club. You guys have any armor plates? No? I don't know if they speak English. Got a gun here, it looks like. I don't like being in vehicles in this game. So guys, keep in mind, this is 4K right now, okay? We're running 4K, and it looks absolutely stunning. Full, huge map, playing Firestorm. I'm getting out. I don't like this. Slow. It's clunky. Need that. I need that. I need that. Alright. Let's put these things on. How? Jesus. Why? Forget it. Yeah, how do you swap your armor from your backpack? It's stuck in my backpack. I want to use it. Ah, forget it. Jesus.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. Calm down. Back in the fucking slow truck we go. Oh god. This is just ridiculous. Like, what is the point of taking this vehicle? The roads are too narrow. Who designed these freaking roads? Out of here. Me out. It was like previously looted, I think. What's that? Samurai. Why does it look like I have a billy club? Thought I just picked up a big... The fuck is this? Did I not just pick up a huge... Let's game is broken. Do we go with the FG? Do we have any FG ammo? Not really. No. I say we stick with what we got. But I want this. Oh, thank God. Finally some armor. Maybe he wants that, huh? Got an opticon? Not really. He's got a compensator at the end, though. Probably better than this Tommy gun. What else do I got? I need rifle ammo. Game is absolutely freaking stunning. Got a tank coming in, boys. I'm laying down so he can't see me, hopefully. Boy, here we go. Missed. I'm coming, buddy. Hang in there. I got my hand up. I'm healing you. We gotta go. What's this guy got? No, I need sniper rifle ammo. I need that. Jesus, what do we got here? There we go. Oh shit, I got a ton of Panzerfaust. No wonder. Put this armor on. Why can't I repair it? What's going on here? I'll take my ammo. Alright. Shit. A lot of dead bodies here. What the hell am I carrying? Okay, I got it. I want to drop 2. Shit! Can I put this shit on? There we go. Yeah, now, you pick up those Panzers? Alright, we gotta go. I'm about to die here. We got enough sniper rounds. What do we got left? 17 alive. So they're gonna be nearby. Where are they at?
Go, Talon, go.
Oh, easy. Easy, boys. What are we in a rush for? Health full. How many of these I got? I got 8. There's no cover. Good cover. And it's sniped. Yeah, we're in the safe zone. I like the height. I like the height of this. Hell, what are you doing? These guys are awful bossy, huh?
1 minute remaining.
Put that on. And hush. What? Oh, language barriers. They're right there. Going to get better positioning. Actually, no, we should probably... let them kill each other.
Descubierto.
Yeah. Who's shooting me? Now, here we go. Ooh, oh, an artillery strike. Oh, shit. Oh, they called it an artillery strike. Run, they called it an artillery strike. Get out of there. Oh my god, I'm not used to this gun. Not used to this gun at all. I only play with SGG. Don't they know that? Hey, I'm healing. I downed one, we gotta go. Where's my team? It's coming behind you. Oh, that's it. GG. Second place? Could have done better. We should have done better. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this. Catch you in the next video. Hopefully it's going to be a victory video.